You know, I'm here to let you know why you as a chosen ones, why you should know that you are not only dangerous when it comes to whether spiritual realm or physically, you are dangerous in all ratification because there are two particular things that God have given to us that is so mysterious that if you are not able to figure it out, you won't be able to dictate how it works. One of it is that you have thought eyes as a chosen. Not everyone can see what you see. This is something that you need to know. Not everyone can see what you see. That is why some people will say, why is it that you are able to dictate things? How come you see what we can't see? And the second is that not everyone can hear what you hear. Simply means that you have thought ear. One day I was communicating with one of my friends. So after I dropped out the call, I heard this one is not that someone, I heard something. When I was in Africa, so when people are talking, maybe the person is like 4 to maybe like 8 pole far from me, I will just be hearing what they are saying. Maybe sometimes when people are in their home, when some people are in their home, I will just be hearing some voice far. Sometimes I will just sit down quietly alone. I will just be hearing some voice. And later on, I would just sometimes when I was a kid, then I would tell my mom, look at what I hear, look at what I saw both in my dreams. But I don't know. Sometimes when the things start to happen, my mom will just be like, Samson, I don't understand you. And even till now, when I call my parents, when I tell them, look at what I saw in my dream and all those stuff, they will say, your dream is always scaring. We know it will always come to do what? Reality. Why? Because you can see what people cannot see. This is why many people will always attack you. Sometimes many of us don't know why they attack us. Because they can only attack you when they know you know how, or you are the one that God always reveal their secret to. So you have that thought here. I don't know if many of us have encountered this, that maybe you are going in a public, you will just be hearing some voice. Sometimes it will just be like, who is speaking? Who is talking to us? That is the angels of God, voicing out, word that other people cannot hear. There was a time that I was in a dream. That will be like, many years back. I was just lying down on the floor in my dad's house then. So the next thing I saw a written hand. The hand was cut off like this, but out of that hand there was a lot of something like smoke, you know, holding a pen, holding. That is the first time I saw handwriting in Hebrew way, in an Arabic way. The hand was written something in Arabic way. And when I wake up, I look at the wall. I was just like, what is the meaning of this word handwriting in the wall? The hand was writing something in what? In a Hebrew way, but I was not able to do what? To read it nor understand it, because I have never encountered anything like that in my entire life. So I was able to see those things. Why? Because there is something that God was written. But then I was not able to figure out that whether I'm a chosen. Yes, I know I was brought up by a parents who believe in God and all those stuff. You know what I'm saying? Who totally surrender themselves to God. But I never knew that there is a realm that is above what, like believing. That there is a realm you need to grow to the point where you realized that you are not only a believer, but you are indeed a chosen once indeed. So this is something that you as a believer, you need to know up there. Just know that God have given you the third ear and the third word, the third eye. Sometimes don't be afraid when God is speaking. Look at the life of Joseph, this man called Samuel. Samuel was just lying down. The Bible makes us to understand that Samuel heard a voice from the Lord, and Samuel ran to Eli and he said, Lord, are you calling me? Master, are you calling me? He said, no. He ran the second. The third one, he said, Eli instructed him. He said, say to the voice, say to the Lord, here I am. Speak word to me. Meaning that Eli can hear with the voice, but the reason why he could not hear the voice because he was not the one that God is about to reveal some secret to, because he have already have the experience. That is why he was able to give him instruction on what to follow. So what am I trying to say is this: when God is speaking to you, either by your word, either by your dreams, or maybe you are just standing, you start to hear voice, don't think that is the work of the devil, because that is absolutely the voice of God trying to reveal things to you as a choosing, trying to reveal things that other people cannot hear. Just calm down and let God reveal things, because many of us will just be like, this is the voice of the devil. I bound you. I bound you. Everywhere this voice is coming from, I bound you. That is not the right thing to do. Rather, approach the voice and allow God to speak through you, because God have given you that thought ear that you hear every single thing that your enemies are trying to do. Because sometimes when it's so urgent, God will reveal it. Maybe God have tried by all means to reveal it through their behavior, their character. You are not able. He will use another system. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you need to be careful. You need to be watchful. You need to be mindful when you are hearing some voice. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed and may the Lord bless you.